everyone, my name is Ifayate and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about 6 different English proficiency tests. They are TOEFL, IELTS, TOEIC, PTA, Cambridge English, and MAT. So I'll explain the definition and purpose of each test, where you can take them, the cost, certificate validity, and the difference between them. I'll also share my own experience and tell you which one I recommended. Let's get started. The first test is TOEFL. TOEFL stands for Test of English as a Foreign Language. It's widely used for academic purposes, especially for studying in the United States. The test includes 4 sections. The first is reading, listening, speaking, and writing. It is computer-based with a total score of 120. The cost is usually between 200 and 200 US dollars, and the certificate is valid for 2 years. An example for this test, like in the speaking section, a question might be, do you agree or disagree with the statement? Students should be required to attend all classes. You will have 15 seconds to prepare and 14 seconds to answer, like that. The second test is IELTS. IELTS stands for International English Language Teaching Testing System. It is accepted in the UK, Australia, Canada, and many other countries. It has 2 types. The first is academic and general training. It tests listening, reading, writing, and speaking. The score is on a band scale from 1 to 9. The certificate is valid for 2 years and it costs around 200 to 250 US dollars. For the example in IELTS test, in writing tasks, you might be asked, some people believe that technology makes our life more complicated. Do you agree or disagree? And you have time for answer, like that. The third is TOEIC. TOEIC stands for Test of English for International Communication. It is used mostly for business and workplace environment. The test focuses on listening and reading, but there are options, speaking and writing tests. The total score is 990 and it is valid for 2 years. The cost is usually lower than TOEFL or IELTS. Example in this test, like in the listening section, you hear a conversation and choose the correct answer based on what you heard. The next is PTA. PTA stands for Pearson Test of English. It is computer-based test and is fully AI scored, meaning there are no human examiners. It includes speaking and writing, reading and listening section. The scores range from 10 to 90. The test is accepted in many universities and countries like Australia and New Zealand. The cost is around $200. For the example in this test, you may be asked to repeat a sentence, describe an image, or write a short essay, like that. So The next is Cambridge English. Cambridge English offers several tests like KAT, PAT, and etc. depending on your level. These tests are recognized worldwide. One advantage is that the certificates are valid for life. The tests include reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Costs vary depending on the level, but they are around $100 to $250. For the example, in speaking test, you may be asked to compare two pictures and discuss them with a partner. The last one is MIT. MIT stands for Michigan English Test. It is general English test used for academic and professional purposes. It includes listening, writing, reading, and speaking optionals. It is a flexible test available on paper or computer. The score scale is 0 to 80 for each section. It is also cheaper than TOEFL and IELTS. For the examples, you may read a short article and answer comparison question. Now, here is a brief comparison. TOEFL, IELTS, and PTE are for academic purposes. TOEIC is for business, and Cambridge offer level-based lifelong certificate, and AP is flexible and general purposes. TOEFL and PTE are fully computer-based. IELTS has a face-to-face speaking section. Cambridge and MIT give a paper-based option. This is my opinion and recommendation for you. In my opinion, IELTS is the most useful in you planning to study or work abroad. It is accepted by many institutions. However, if you prefer a fast and computer-based test, PTA is a great choice. If you want a certificate that lasts forever, then Cambridge English is the best. So I'll tell you about my experience. I have taken the TOEFL test. It was challenging, especially the listening section. I prepared by watching YouTube videos and using online practice tests. I was most nervous about the speaking section, but it helped me gain confidence. I think the biggest challenges was understanding test audio in the listening section. I also had trouble organizing my idea in speaking, but overall, I think my score reflected my ability well, and I was proud of my result. So these are the 6 English proficiency tests you should know about it. I hope this video helps you decide which one suits you best. Thank you for watching and good luck on your English journey. Thank you.